Hey, patrons, welcome to this special bonus episode, which is our full interview with Hildegard Westerkamp. You know, I've occasionally gotten to sort of meet people that I have admired for a really long time, and it's not always the most wonderful experience. You can come away from it feeling a little crestfallen every now and then as your kind of myths get shattered. But in this case, speaking with Hildegard was just, I don't know, it was effortless. It was so much fun. I think we had a really good rapport, and there were so many rich details and stories that I just couldn't fit into either the R. Murray Schafer episode or in the episode that we did about her own soundscape composition. So I'm sharing with you the full, I think it's a 100 and, or an hour and 40 minutes. And there's just all kinds of great stuff. We actually begin just casually talking about hearing aids and a recent trip to the audiologist that she and her partner had made. So that's where we start, but we wind up talking about all kinds of stuff, a lot more details about her early days with Schaefer, and some really kind of touching details about her last visit with Schaefer when he was suffering from Alzheimer's, and just a lot of really rich stuff, I think. So I hope you enjoy this. As always, thanks for your support, and I'll talk to you later.
My late partner had hearing aids, and that was 10 years ago, and it was already quite good then, but it's really changed. So I accompanied him through that process, and I didn't know much about it then, and I was quite impressed with what he could do and adjust at that time already. But this is really different. I'm quite impressed, I must say.
Do you have integration with your smartphone and that sort of thing?
Well, not yet. My phone is too old, so I have to buy a new one, which I will do when I'm ready. Right now, I'm just adjusting volume, and I do that usually when I'm in a noisy place, and or I even take them out. But it's tricky. It's tricky in situations when it's noisy and you have to understand someone. That part is really difficult because it is actually noisier, and it takes more effort to focus on the conversation.
Yeah.
Because and I think there are more subtle adjustments over the phone, where you can kind of get rid of the ambience a bit, as far as I understand.
Yeah, I mean,
but I'm not sure.
With a lot of them, you can use the phone as a kind of remote microphone, so you can put the phone closer to the person who you want to hear.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And then, there's so much interesting stuff happening with algorithms to handle that thing. They call it the cocktail party effect, right? Where
yes, exactly.
you're having to process, and it takes more of your mental energy. It takes so much of your cognitive energy to have to hear the words that you want to hear. So it's amazing that we're getting to the point where some of that sort of cognition, so to speak, can be offloaded onto the algorithms.
True.
It's amazing,
But it's also, I find it really ironic that at the time when people have to get hearing aids, most of them are not educated in terms of having to speak about sound and to explain what they're hearing and what they're not hearing. And I think it's really complicated by the fact that people are just not connected to sound and don't know how to speak. And it was, for me, it was fun because here I was with someone who understood sound, and it was fun for them too, right?
Yeah.
And the same with Peter, my partner. We had fun because we could, and he had a musical ear and all that, so we could have this really interesting conversation about listening and hearing and perception. But it's so crazy that would be happening at a point when people are losing their hearing, that they're getting educated, right?
Yeah, that's a great point. And it makes me think about the utility of Schaefer's terminology, right? Like this kind of providing this everyday language that people could say, I feel like I'm picking up these keynote sounds that when I really want to be focused on signals or, like this sort of thing,
Exactly.
could be really useful.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a lot in words and language to be able to understand better, for sure. Yeah. So I turned on my recorder now.
Okay, excellent.
It's running.
Great. So, okay, well, I don't want to take too much of your time, so I'll get to my questions.
Okay.
So I thought maybe it would be nice to start, and I know this is a story that you've told many times before, but can you talk about the first time you heard Schaeffer speak, and then how you came to work with him?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, it's a story I tell all the time because it was a complete aha moment in my life, and little did I know that it really was the beginning of my career.
Hey folks, that was just a snippet of our full unedited interview with Hildegard Westerkamp, exclusively available to our patrons. Patrons also get bonus content in our regular episodes and exclusives like this one where we give the full unedited interview. We have one also with Jonathan Stern, and there will be more to come in the future. If you're interested in learning more about becoming a patron, go to patreon.com/phantompower. Options start at just $3 a month. And we'll see you next month. Bye.